I'm out here, Huntsville, technically Bath, Texas. None of you have ever heard of that, probably with good reason. And so out here, I went to see a teacher, one of my teachers. I was taught by two predominantly, that were really in the role of, hey, this is how you serve the medicine. This is how you bring this medicine to people. This is how you hold yourself. All the nuances of giving someone Bufo, right, for healing. And I came out here to see him because he's with another partner, and there was a split between the two teachers. And so I was like, I just want to see correctly. I don't want to choose sides. That's not the way I roll. That's not a sane thought, is to pick a side. America, the world wants you to think that way, but that's not a sane way of going about life. And so I'm like, yeah. I touched base with one teacher, and they're both in Huntsville, funny enough. And then I touched base with another one, back-to-back days. Spent 2 days with this one and spent the new year. We did Bufo, we did Kambo. Kambo first, then Breathwork, Kambo, Breathwork, and then Bufo. Came out this door here. They had Kambo set up right here. Breathwork was more so at this area. And Bufo was right around that corner. I cried just about every single time. You can tell my eyes are whiter. My face looks a little lighter. Feel less dense for sure. Kambo kicked the shit out of me. I had this impression that, it's just little Kambo. I work with Bufos. What's Kambo? That doesn't do shit. It does shit. I was suffering chronically for 20 minutes. And wow, threw up. There were Ozarka water bottles, which kind of made me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't want to drink fucking fluoride. But they're like, just drink at least one bottle. I'm like, fine. Drank one bottle. Threw the water back up. And it was almost like if I would have drank more water, I would have thrown up when I needed to. But it was good. I just was in pain for a while and went inside this restroom right in here. And I kind of sat there, didn't really do anything, just spit some more, maybe throw up a little more. Came out and I was fine. And that's a pattern of mine. I'll be with the group, I'll show up as full as I fucking can. And sometimes I don't look like anything. Sometimes I'm just quiet. But I show up as full as I can, then I leave as full as I can. After Kambo, we went ahead and did some breath work. And I love every chance I get to do breath work because it blows me away every time. How often do you sit there and that really brings up some stuff. I don't know how to explain it. It's not my area of expertise. When you pump the body with oxygen, it just allows you to release more shit. All these different things we do while we're laying on the mat in a circle. It's not just breathe, breathe, breathe. It's to music. It's a very flow-like yoga, if you're familiar, environment. And you're free to express. There were a few times where we screamed at the top of our lungs, thrashed around, stretched, do whatever you feel you need to do. They made it very clear. And I knew this, of course, before, but they made it very clear that this is a safe space. So everyone can kind of be like, I can let whatever comes up need to come up. I have permission, right? Because some of us still look for permission, me, myself included. So we did that. Breathwork was astounding. We did that both days. And after breathwork, we went into Bufo, in which, indescribable, I can't put words to it ever. I intend to get better at that. But every time I feel renewed, every time I sit with Bufo, I'm reminded that this reality is holographic, and it just takes me, to infuse the love into it. And after I do that, then I'm able to connect better with others and then make it more about others and serve others better. But it does go in that order: God, self, others. In that order. Fill up your own cup, put on your own mask before you fill up someone else's cup, or you'll end up empty. Before you put on someone else's mask, you'll end up dead on a plane, right? In that certain context. So that's what I'm reminded. That's like what that whole bit right there is Bufo. But you just know it. Minus the words, it's just an infusion of consciousness. My first few times were fucking crazy. I was purging a relationship. I was purging narcissistic shit within probably myself and others, right? If you spot it, you got it. And I wanted to understand the medicine. Early on in my journey, I wanted to know what this is. Tell me precisely what this medicine is so that I can easily understand it, thoroughly understand it, so that I can then deliver it to people with an accurate understanding of what this stuff is. you know, because naturally I would like to seem competent, have confidence with what I'm doing, because I do carry the medicine, but it's been a while since I've really been putting it into practice, and I kind of let people come to me. Other than that, the day ended, made some really cool connections, cool people, very conscious beings. We came back the next day, which was yesterday, New Year's Eve. Didn't do Kambo, but we did do breathwork, a Bufo microdose meditation, and then we went full on into Bufo. And every time it almost like it collapses time. Like for me to go back into my past and tell you exactly how my process went takes so much bandwidth. And it's like so much conflict within my own being, within my own mind, body, spirit complex, as the law of one says, refers to humans as. If I was to do that, it would just kind of, to me, it seems unnecessary. Let's just say I went into the process, I got exactly what I needed, and then I was able to then do something with that and take initiative, take action, integrate what I needed to. This is integration. Journaling is integration. Being by yourself is integration, and also being with people and not only talking about yourself is integration. Seek to understand and be understood, right? And these are just things I've come to know in my, maybe 6-year spiritual journey. So very grateful for you watching this. Wanted to tell you that this keeps getting better and better. The people that served me, the best of the best. And I've only encountered a few, but there's a saying in I think it's like the social skills community, the self always shines through. The self is always shining through. So the self was shining through in that case, and I felt very safe. And I feel I'm being taught by the best. So here's another talking head video of me explaining how this retreat went. If you're watching this on any platform, be sure to like the video. Literally press that like button. Comment your thoughts. Would you want to try this shit? I mean, I don't blame you if you wouldn't, right? It's powerful stuff. It brings you right back to God. But along that path, you have to look at your shit. There's just no way around it, right? So share this, save this. I'll see you very, very, very soon. Let peace and love extend from my mind, my heart.